G'day everyone, welcome to Breakout Wednesday for the 4th of June. It's probably about 7 p.m. on the West Coast, 9 p.m. on the East Coast. First of all, remember this is never a financial advisor. I'm not a financial advisor. This is simply a video blog on how one trader sees the market, and everyone needs to take responsibility for their own decisions. Amazing V-shaped rally, right? Like that's like a post-COVID rally, isn't it? Who would have thought that was going to happen? Pretty rare for it to actually happen like that. But anyway, we had 1, 2, 3 down, then bang, straight up since then. Okay, there will be a little chill out period, and I don't know when it's going to be. No one does, but just remember that when you're taking 50 trades at once. Let's just quickly get to some trades that I've been talking about, and then I'm going to talk about some new stuff. So just give me a second. All right, so have a look at PME. All right, my exit on this is a close below the 10 exponential. I've had wicks down, but I haven't closed yet. It's amazing how, I love using 10 exponentials for trailing stops in well-trending stocks. And I just never have my stop losses intra-market. I don't have them active during the day, like I would a buy stop when I'm getting into a position. I just sell on the next day if this closes below that line, because I just feel that all these stop runs and stuff, and you just get sucked out so often. I'm willing to take the risk that I'm going to have a big down candle and it's going to be lagging, I'm going to give a lot back. That's life, Like if you look at what Reg did today, I had kind of this big, nearly a doji candle, right? Where I had like a long wick and then it closed up near where it opened. So I just don't want to get caught out in that. Like when I'm trying to ride major trends, I want to give it a chance, and I just don't want to get whipped out intraday on a little wick. I just want to ride that, okay? So REG is still going well. I haven't sold anything in that yet. This little stock I was talking about last week or the week before, AII, still going for it. Kind of faked out and came down, then just bang. Awesome position, awesome kind of move going on in that. And I just look back on this last move. It was very liquid and so smaller positions, but this last move, it went from $1.10 to $2.20. Because it's like, I look at it now and I'm like, shit, it'd be so fun to just sell that sucker and hear the cash register ring. But then I'm looking and thinking, come on, the big money's made in really catching big move. Like if you go back and look at this stock here, that would have, this move here, that would have been like selling here, okay, at $1.34 and thinking you're really clever. And then bang, rallies another buck. It's hard to obviously get out near the top, but this is the whole point of trailing stops. And so, like if you just used a simple 10 exponential trailing stop on the first move in AII, that would get you out here on this day, and then you'd sell it open the next day, which would be the 25th, right? So you give a bit back, but that's life. Like you're never really going to get up. You sometimes do get out at the top, but it's a fluke. Trading's about doing the same thing consistently. So that's why I love my 10 exponential, because it just gives me, I love it in well-trending stocks, okay? It doesn't really work in shit markets, of course, okay? All right, I posted on the forum, but I got out of BHP at break even, okay? It had a nice breakout, came back, pivoted a bit, flicked up, then came back, and then I sold here. So about the same level I got in. No biggie. Having a bit of a loss in LIN, just a much smaller position because these specs always do this shit to me, but I'm going to probably take a small loss in that. I've already talked about Reg has going great guns. MAU, let's quickly talk about MAU. It can be volatile intraday, like just big, bang, 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 but just going so well. So I'm still in it. What else was there? It's been really good market, guys. Like really kind of made some bank lately, and it's going really well. I hope everyone's going well too. SVC, small loss in SVC. I did take that, wicked up, came down, stop here below this day, candle, bang, out. Okay, really short, really quick, small loss is the way to do it, right? Now, let's just move on. So Hood, I was hoping wasn't going to break out before this talk, but it did. This is just this lead-in kind of brokerage house in the States. that most have probably heard of, that gave this huge cup and handle. Someone posted that on the forum. Give me a sec. Yeah, I think Adam posted that. Yeah, Adam posted that to the forum. Like spot on, good stuff, right? Like this is the whole point of this community we're building, right? We're educating traders, getting them good, and then getting good traders posting good setups, okay? Because then it's like, yeah, we've got Pro Trader, we can do the scans, but it is always nice because I had missed Hood, I didn't see it. I may have found it in my scans, but I hadn't yet I hadn't yet seen that. Adam brought it to my attention, pulled the trigger, and it's going well, right? I take you can never like just take someone's trade blindly. It needs to fit your strategy and stuff. I think that's where people go wrong. They just see someone post it and then they just blindly take it, which is degenerative and absolutely idiotic. It needs to fit your plan and fit your strategy. Okay, but Hood's doing awesome. I wanted to talk about ALC just because it's perfect, and I wish it didn't break out today, but it did. And someone posted about this too. I forget. Let's just look. So I think this is from ages ago, like January, but then it's been updated the last few days. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Here we go. Sally, then Matt and stuff. Like that is just like, holy shit, that is just one hell of a setup. 100%. Okay, look at it. Like this was coming up, like I had found this, hadn't posted about it, but it was coming up on, if you look at like our, oh shit guys, I'm like, it's been a long day and I'm like, my brain isn't completely working. But go to, scanning toolbox candles. If you're just more than 3 inside range bars, it's been coming up in that for days now, all right? So it kind of was on my radar, and I did take that today. But just even if you're not doing those scans, it was posted here. Keep on track of this forum because it's just there's some good traders in here posting good setups, and it really does pay. Like the point of that thing is to educate people, and then to make people bank. Right, this is all about making cash. Okay. And ALC was one of the best setups around lately. Let's see what it does over the next few days. What else I'm watching that hasn't actually broken out? GRMN, okay, it's base in here, and it's just tightening. Okay, it's not like a true market leader on the US markets, is it? It's not like Hood or one of these other names that Duolingo or Hood that are kind of at fresh all-time highs, but that's pretty tight little VCP going on. Another one on the ASX, MATs, like MAT, it's like pretty illiquid today, only $17,000 worth, but it is a VCP and the volume is dropping off a lot. Like if you look at the volume today, it's well below the average. So you can do a couple $100,000 on an average day probably, and but it's just got this triple point resistance. It's come up in tri-point resistance scans, it's coming up in all sorts of scans, but big resistance there at 70. Okay, I'm going to have a smaller position for those with big accounts, but definitely setting up and basing in the gold sector. I'm watching the spin-off of Webjet. Like Webjet kind of separated their two businesses. You can read about it online, just Google it, and it had this big rally, and it's just done, and that is just so damn tight. Like, let's get out of Bollinger Bands, right? Just I like the old Bollinger Bands just to look at this stuff. Okay, just tightening up heaps, right? Like once these guys get like up here, it's just so tight and awesome, and I'm liking the look of Webjet. And there's another one, like an energy stock on the NISI, Williams Companies in common, energy stock. Just, it's just sitting up there, flirting with all-time highs. Big uptrend, big base, sitting up there. Bit of a slower mover, but, no arguing what's going on there and the significance of a new high. So So that's that. There was this other little trade that I'm in, and probably bought too much of it. I got a bit excited and went a bit hard, and I potentially should have. So I probably will take a little bit off soon. But I like this stock. I like how it moves, and I'm in that. And just little tight little. This is a recent IPO, tight little base, bang. Okay, and so let's see how that goes. That's it, guys. This week, this is just a great market. Just have your wits about you, right? Because in a millisecond, a great market can turn on you. Okay, and all this hard work you're doing, building up your account, having winning trades, it can be taken away from you in about a week or whatnot, or quicker sometimes. Always just keep that in the back of your head. Right, it's whenever the market gets hot, people forget that. Okay, it's human nature. They start getting greedy. They start thinking that they're better than they are. I promise you, you're not. And if you think you get cocky, then you're going to hand it all back. Okay, take care. Cheers.